This screen here is controlled by the buttons on the left side of the steering wheel. So buttons on the right and the left. The left side of the steering wheel, the right, the left, the up and the down. This is the back button. So if you go left and right, you'll see the tabs up here. The first one is the leaf. We're going to go through that one. You can go up and down through it. So the first screen is miles per hour and distance to empty. You can also see the odometer down there. If you go down, you have your distance to empty and total average miles per gallon. Down here you have your eco zone. So if you have this screen on while you're driving, it's an active screen. It will light up in the eco zone while you're driving, showing that you're saving gas. Once you go past this line, it means that you're wasting gas. We're going to go down again. This is your total time and your EV driving ratio, 92%. Now we're back at the beginning. Most people leave it on this screen when they're driving because it shows their miles per hour digitally. You can also see it here, but a lot of people like to see it here. So now I'm going to go to the right. This is going to be for your lane departure, which is right here on the right side of your steering wheel. This is on. You can tell that it's on when this is on here. You can turn it on and off here. So when you have it on and you're on this second screen here, this is another active screen. So if you're driving and this is on, you're driving 32 miles per hour or faster. If the vehicle can detect the left lane, the right lane, or both lanes, whichever lane it can detect, it's going to light up white. And then if you get close to that lane, it's going to flash that lane a color, either blue or orange. It's also going to beep and pull the steering wheel slightly. It's a very light pull. You're stronger than it, so it can't override you. If you're going to switch lanes, we do recommend using the left and right blinker. It deactivates it for that moment. Now we're going to go to the right again. This is going to be your audio. You can push the middle button and then change your sources and your presets. We're going to go to the right again. This is your trip distance, total time. Go to the right again. This is your safety settings. It's in the settings wheel. So if you push and hold, you can open it. So you have lane center, which means if you have the cruise control on and the lane departure on, you also have lane center where it keeps you centered in the middle lane while you're driving, only on cruise control. You have steering assist here, which is the pull on the wheel when you get close to the lane. This is the alert if you want to turn it off or on. It vibrates. And then the sensitivity is here. And then you have sway warning. So if you're swaying too much, a coffee cup is going to come up and say maybe it's time for a rest. And then you have the sensitivity here as well. Just push the middle button to change the sensitivity and turn them off and on. Now we're going to use the back button to go back to the main screen. The next safety setting down below is PCS, pre-collision system. You can tap it just to turn it off and on, the OK button. You can push and hold it to open the details. The sensitivity here, I recommend the highest sensitivity just because it is pre-collision. So if your foot's on the gas or not on the brake, the car in front of you stopping, the vehicle doesn't think you're going to stop in time, it's going to beep and flash up here, brake, 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 brake. If you don't react to it and all the sensors are working perfectly, it's not too rainy or foggy or your sensors aren't dirty, it will apply brakes. But again, we don't recommend trying that because, like I said, all the sensors have to be working perfectly. So I'm going to go back now. You have your BSM, blind side monitor. So when they're on, this will happen, the little light in the side of your mirror if somebody's in your blind spot. You can turn it on and off with the OK button. RCTA is rear cross traffic alert. If your vehicle's in reverse and a vehicle's coming, you'll hear beep, 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 beep. If you hear that, make sure you stop and look because it can sense a vehicle coming, so you want to make sure you stop. RSA is road sign assist, so it's going to put little road signs up here like your speed limit. If you're speeding, it'll put a little red line around the speed limit telling you're speeding. If we go down here, this is other vehicle settings like language, units, drive information. So I'm going to go back to the top, and then if you go to the right again, this triangle is just going to give you messages when your vehicle needs attention, like this one's low fuel right now. Or it'll have, maintenance vehicle soon. So make sure you look at that if you see it lit up like mine is here.